Friends, we meet on Advent 3 to reflect on the stories, the drama, the anticipation of this wonderful story of God being born into the world. Again, I want to continue reminding you of the drama around the women in Jesus' life. We spoke about Mary and the fears that she might have had during that time, being an unmarried, pregnant mother. Today, let's think about Elizabeth. Now, we are told through our historians that Elizabeth was possibly 88 years old. Others want to say 80, but I will stay with 88. And so Mary, anxious as she was, she thinks, I need to go to my cousin Elizabeth to go and share this news. So I want you to imagine again what's happening here. Perhaps a 15-year-old and an 88-year-old, both pregnant. That's what Advent to me is about. It's about the unexpected. It's almost an answer that has been given by the angel Gabriel. With God, nothing is impossible. So we are in that space. On one end, the scandal of the teenager, and on the other, this 88-year-old. I'm sure people would have asked, are you actually still doing those things? Which things? Well, the ones that get people pregnant. So young Mary goes to Elizabeth to share this good news. And something spectacular, we are told, happened the moment Mary greets Elizabeth. Elizabeth says, at your greeting, the baby in my womb jumped in joy at receiving the Savior. Already, there's this drama of communication between the two pregnancies. The two women are in dialogue, perhaps to share their hopes, their fears, and whatever else. But this drama of the babies, some have wanted to suggest that in actual fact, that was the moment of John's baptism. Because people have often wondered who baptized John now that he was baptizing others. And some want to suggest that that moment when these two pregnancies connected, it was at that point that John's ministry was confirmed. But it's about these women. What would they have made of these movements? What other discussions did they have that are not recorded? What do you think they said to each other? What do you think they said about the men in their lives? What did Mary say to Elizabeth about Joseph? And about Joseph who was ambushed in his dream to keep the baby? What did Elizabeth have to say about Zechariah? This well-known priest who suddenly has to become a father. What do you think this drama around these two women and their conversation? Please be free to read it as a group, or if you're home and you're alone, read this story. What do you think the drama would suggest to you and I in 2021? Where is the drama coming from? What is it that we can learn from it? This apparent chaos, what does it suggest about how God works? But why choose these women particularly, who, by their very nature, are rather odd? They seem to be on the margins as far as I'm concerned. I repeat, it looks like God is deliberately being scandalous. Why? What's going on? God being born into the world? Like a scandal? The one to herald that birth like a scandal? Where are we being pointed to? Think about it. Take it in any way that you want. Share your stories. But what's going on here? there is just too much drama around Advent. Ours is well prepared because we know when Christmas is. So we'll set out the Christmas tree, we'll have gifts under the Christmas tree, we'll do this and that and what. Ours is controlled. But imagine Advent, the announcement of the birth, the pregnancy, happening without notice, without being advertised on TV, the reality of it. What do you think is happening? And perhaps, as I conclude, the chaos of lockdown from last year to this year, what did it mean? Just imagine if Gabriel had come in 2020 or in 2021 in this chaos to announce this birth, when possibly Mary might not even be able to visit Elizabeth because of travel restrictions. I wonder. God bless you.